The Flower Wars are a complex topic, since all the sources that refer them were written by the individuals who'd never witnessed one. For instance, figures like Diego Duran or Bernardino de Sahagún only collect information or convert indigenous individuals who had different perspectives, such as Diego Muñoz Camargo of Tlaxcalan origin, Domingo Chimalpáhin, born in Amecameca and descended from the Chalca nobility, Alvarado de Sosomoc, who was related to Mexica nobility, among others. However, let us attempt to explain them. What is commonly known is that the Flower Wars apparently took place in areas corresponding to the present-day states of Tlaxcala and Puebla. But outside these regions, among other cultures, there is little information about whether similar battles occurred elsewhere. That is, it is possible the phenomenon of Flower Wars was exclusive to groups in central present-day Mexico. Whether or not this phenomenon was exclusive, we must distinguish between two types of wars: xochiyaoyotl, Wars of Conquest, and xochiyaoyotl, Flowers Wars. Unlike Wars of Conquest, Flower Wars did not seek to invade territory, demand tribute, or subdue a rival group. In fact, they were not even animated at achieving victory. Their primary purpose was for several groups to fight each other in a privately agreed upon territory to capture enemy warriors alive. At the end of the conflict, each side returned to its place of origin, taking captives to be sacrificed in honor of their local gods. This, in very simplistic terms, appears to describe what a Flower War was. Origins and causes of the Flower Wars. As mentioned earlier, this type of wars was seemingly practiced only by certain groups from the central region. Although many attribute the origins of these wars to the Mexica and the Tlaxcalans, these sources suggest otherwise. There are those who believe the Chalca, also from the central region, initiated them. For instance, there are records of Chalca fighting against the Tlacochalca in 1324. In these early battles, they did not even use weapons. As they say, they fought bare-handed and did not capture any prisoners. These were essentially skirmishes where the participants struck each other. And as we might say today, everyone left with their bruises. There were no deaths or prisoners. However, as more battle took place, tension escalated, violence increased, and weapons were introduced, leading to the capture of rivals and even fatalities. Later records indicate that the Mexica participated against the Chalca in 1368, and the Chalca against the Tepaneca in 1381. If these records are accurate, they show that these battles were not an invention of the Mexica, although they likely assimilated them into their practices. Different interpretations of their purpose. Regardless of their origins, there is no consensus of what prompted them. Some believe they were initially a form of man-tailed training for warriors to hone their combat skills. For example, the Annals of Cuauhtlehuanitzin refer to them as games, while Domingo Chimalpáhin describes in 1324 battle as entertainment. Others argue that Moctezuma y Huilcamina and Tlacaelel created them as a means to capture enemies for sacrifice during the expansion of the Templo Mayor. Yet another hypothesis points to a serf drought in the year 1 Ixtlilxóchitl, 1454. In response to these crises, the leaders of Mexico Tenochtitlan, Texcoco, Tlacopan, and Tlaxcala combined to find a common solution. They agreed to initiate battles to capture prisoners who would be offered as tributes in their respective cities in hopes of appeasing the drought. Duration of the Flower Wars. The earliest record dates to 1324 a year before the supposed founding of Tenochtitlan. Another key event is the 1454 drought. Thus, these wars potentially spanned nearly 2,000 years, persisting until the Spanish arrival in 1519. However, by the time of the Spaniards, flower wars may have already been in decline. For example, Nezahualpilli, ruler of Texcoco and son of Nezahualcóyotl, proposed abolishing them during his lifetime, 1464 to 1550. Participants and locations: records indicate that Chalca, Tlacochcalca, Mexica, Tepaneca, and others took part in these battles. The most documented conflicts, however, occurred between two main factions. First, the Triple Alianza: Mexica, Texcoco, and Tlacopan. Second, Tlaxcala, Huexotzinco, Cholula, Atlixco, Liliuquitepec, and Tecoa. These battles were pre-granted with a file of combat offering being areas close to present-day Tlaxcala and Puebla. Cultural and symbolic significance. The flower wars were rich in symbolism, ceremonies, and rituals. Which modern perspectives offer a struggle to fully understand. Regardless of their exact origins and nature, they reflect a unique and complex aspect of the societies that practiced them.